Namaskar. Welcome to the fourth of my series of short videos on something topical. Today, June 4th, is the 31st anniversary of the massacre of hundreds of protesters in Beijing's Tiananmen Square by that country's communist regime. They were students and other young people demanding, among other things, freedom of speech. You may have seen this photograph from that occasion, which has now become one of the most famous in history, of a lone protester standing against a line of tanks. What is poignant about that is, among today's young people, many consider themselves as part of the so-called woke generation and are enticed by far-left ideologies like communism and related ideas. The irony in that, of course, is that though these ideologies sound like they have high-minded ideals, wherever they have come to power, they have proved to be, without exception, the most brutal and regressive in history. So if you look at communist and to some extent socialist governments that have existed, such as in the former Soviet Union, in Cambodia, in China itself and other countries, they have caused by far the highest number of deaths of innocent people throughout history, running into the tens of millions. Of course, there are other such brutal ideologies, and one that is very well known is fascism, exemplified by Hitler's Nazis, who killed 6 million innocents in Germany during the Second World War. Sometimes these ideologies are posed as opposites of each other, but that's not entirely true. The word Nazi, for example, is taken from National Socialism. That is a subject for discussing on another day, but for today it is important to remember an old saying that those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. It is worth it for young people to understand history a little bit better and find out how brutal communist and other left-minded ideologies have been.